Okay.
Okay, we'll start the finance committee meeting now. Number one, additions by citizens on non-agenda items. There. Number two, purchase and sale agreement of the new easement and lease agreement, AIO Operating 2 LLC for the elevated water tower at 100 West 4th Street. Steve and I think we've been working on this agreement for some time.
The agreement has been basically bouncing back between our attorney and their attorney for a period of about 3 or 4 months. Most everything that they have on the agreement, and this is the agreement. I sent everyone a copy of it earlier today. Most of it is boilerplate, over and over and over again, and all of them use it. So what I want to do is to kind of give you a play-by-play where it started and kind of where we are now and where we're going up. So the original lease to put a antenna on this water tower was signed in November of 1998. It was with Ameritech. Then in 2003, Ameritech began doing business as Verizon, and the lease was altered and the name only at that point in time. And in 2008, a lease agreement was signed with Cyberstar, an additional antenna. In 2014, Sprint, which is now Cybertel, antenna was removed. And then and currently from our current lease agreement with Verizon, the city received an annual payment in November for $24,850.26. This payment will be prorated when this new agreement is actually executed. So the current proposal will replace the Verizon lease that we've actually had since 1998. Instead of actually being a lease, it will be a 40-year easement for the same exact piece of property, everything, except this will give them rights that are a little different than they had before. So in the past, Verizon, AT&T, all of the phone companies actually built their own towers and only they use exclusively their stuff. And since that time, they have gotten away from building towers and owning those towers to having someone else build them and then they lease that property. Then we can also have more than one company on the same tower. So with the current proposal, they'll actually just replace the one that we have with a 40-year easement instead of an annual. And then this one, instead of Verizon, it will be AIO Operating 2 LLC. And this one will be an upfront payment to the city of Waterloo for $348,000 for this 40-year easement. The $24,850.26 that we received from Verizon in November, they actually received that in December. That will actually be prorated out of this $348,000 when this is actually executed. This will not be on a council agenda until April 7th because a public notice has to be required will run in the Republic Times this coming Wednesday on March the 19th. And then this actual agreement will be on council agenda on April 7th. So we've got an agreement out here, and more than that, there's one communication device out here since 1998. And this is basically the company's now doing things that they have.
That we're going to earmark this month, correct?
Right. I propose that we earmark this $348,000 to actually paint this tower. It has not been painted. The last time it was painted was about 26, 27 years ago. So if we use this money in order to paint the tower, then that should carry us probably close to 30 years. And I'm sure communications between now and the next 30 years will change drastically. No way to know what that would be. But again, the city gains $348,000 up front from that. They have quite a few agreements in here. They cannot obstruct our logo on this. If we, in fact, when we paint this, then they have the option of putting another temporary tower, which would be under our brand area, while we actually renovate this one. But since Channel 2, Fox 2 shows this tower every single day on their weather, it's great free advertising if we in fact keep it. Of course, our other communities around here have struggled to raise money to keep their tower painted and operational for their city, and actually just for PR. When we get it painted, we actually painted exactly the way it is. Block letters from Waterloo, like they always have them, and continue with that. So questions?
Does the agreement limit the amount of antennas that you put on and around, or does it give them free rein? I just don't want that water loaded to be obstructed and everything else like it's laden with antennas.
They could in fact put more on there, and there used to be more on there. And actually the equipment that used to be on there was larger, I think, than what it is now. But used to have until 2014, the Sprint Sourtel communication was also on this tower. And when they take that off, and they actually have to, in the holes where they mounted it, they actually have to repair those holes.
So, because you talked about communications like you said for 30, 40 years, this community is going to get better. I'm assuming they're going to need more capacity. I just don't know if is there a maximum number of antennas they can put on that, or a
There
maximum?
is not. There is not. Just keep in mind that if you were a communications company, would you be looking at this tower or the one on LA Avenue that is set, always set up in order to have all the communications calls?
No, I'm looking at this from the same one. Size.
So if that, all of the communications have been on the north side where all the population is, we're actually not building to the south. So even if you did, the communications would actually be on the south side. You have more on there.
Anybody else?
I'm assuming that since it was full of water for most of last fall, that it doesn't have any structural concerns that we have to address.
Actually, we did a structural integrity on the water tower
Recently, I don't remember what year.
a year ago, 2 years ago.
Was anything found that to be structural?
Other than like the painting issue, I think was noted on there. Just painting it, and
Ours is painting.
I don't recall offhand, but we'd probably like to get that on the books sooner than later, just to address some of the rust spots and that.
Because it doesn't have any better, I remember that we discussed. It's already been painted.
Right, 26, 27 years ago, they would
Right, so it just really just be taco.
Actually, I think it was scraping the portions that are actually something, there's a little bit of rust on it, and then painting. Of course, paint technology now is considerably better than it was 25, 27 years
You
ago.
know how much it's gonna cost to paint.
Initially, when the first estimate, the general estimate that we got was around $300,000. I believe it will be more than that. It could be $400,000 to repay it. But again, you're using someone else's money in order to do that.
For the ball.
For the board.
And it will be a lump sum payment.
Lump sum payment, $348,000 less. Prorated, they already paid us on November last year, which was just short of $25,000.
Stan, did you say that the communications equipment has to be taken off of it temporarily to paint it?
If we paint it, they basically take it off and we create a temporary tower.
Temporary tower here.
And then take the communications off, if in fact we need to do, paint it, and then when it's finished, then it's put back on. We're not involved in any of that, other than that.
Don't worry, well, you don't earmark it and get it painted as soon as possible. So I should roll around town.
We don't have that painted this year.
The crazy old man in town.
I look for a motion.
I'll make a motion to accept the contract.
I'll second.
All in favor? Next, got comments, any comments?
Yeah, let's do it for what? 40.
Motion adjourned.
I mean,
All in favor? 6:27.